I'm Chris Cicchino, Guitar One, Rock of Ages, Las Vegas. I got my music degree from Rutgers, New Jersey, and I've just been playing music professionally for the last 25 years. A lot of rock national tours, like top 40 rock dance bands in New York, the whole New York area. Then just kind of fell into the theater thing about 7 years ago. I went to the show as a fan. I was doing an off-Broadway show called Toxic Avenger Musical, which was written by David Bryan from Bon Jovi. So it was a similar show, it was rock, original music, but and they said, hey, we're going to take the whole cast and company to see this new show, Rock of Ages. So I went really skeptical, thinking, well, they're not going to be able to pull off the 80s stuff, because that's my stuff, you know. And I went there and I fell in love with the show. And this guitar player comes out, Joel Hoekstra, and he's just guitar god, and I just sat there and said, I got to do this show. I mean, this is a show I need to play. And the next day, I just went on the internet and like searched who's the guitar player in Rock of Ages. I got his name and his info, and just called him up. And I was like, hey, dude, I want to play on your show. And I invited him to come see my show. I said, check out what I'm doing. And he came like 3 nights later and said, you're hired. You're awesome. And I joined the sub rotation for New York Rock of Ages, and subbed for him whenever he went on tour, because he's a night ranger, so he's on tour a lot. So I got to do the show a ton in New York. And then when they announced the tour was coming up, I threw my name in the hat and said I'd love to do the tour. They hired me. And then when I heard about Vegas, I said I definitely want in on Vegas, and they hired me again. So here I am. That's the most awesome thing, is the fact that we're a big part of the show, and especially a Guitar One role. The first thing you see is, you know, I come to the front of the stage and big fan blows my hair and I do this big shreddy guitar solo. That's the best part. I don't know if I could do a show where you're in an orchestra pit and you don't even see the show and no one sees you. You know, I'm a ham, I love to be seen, I like to put on a big show. The band is awesome. You know, that's the other great thing they did, is they went with a great rock band. They didn't get theater guys and teach them how to play rock. They got rock guys, and that's the right way to do it, and that's why the show kicks. I mean, this is the best band I've ever played in, and I've played in a million bands. I mean, the show is essentially the same. I mean, it's a little shorter and scaled down for Vegas, just because that's how they wanted it out here. You're going to see the similar show that you see in New York and London or wherever else you might see the show. It's just a little bigger and glitzier out here. The production is bigger, the set is a little bit bigger, there's like projections, and you know, it's for Vegas, so it's more glitzy, it's bigger, it's brighter. But the crowds are nutty too. It's a different vibe out here. Everyone's out here to just have a great time and party, which is perfect for the show. When I heard they were going to do Vegas, I knew it was going to be a smash out here, because there's no more perfect show for Vegas than Rock of Ages. I mean, the show is a party, Vegas is a party. They should be together. I do love the opening, because to me, I remember Joel telling me this when I was first learning the show in New York. The opening is, I am the first person that you see. I walk up to the front of the stage and you know, point at the crowd and do a big solo. It lets the audience know this is not the Lion King. This is a party. You can get crazy. We want you guys to be loud. We want a lot of back and forth with the crowd. So that's an important part of the show, and I love that. But I guess the ending is my favorite part, because after the bows, all the actors leave the stage, and then the band just gets to do their thing, and me and the other guitar player run up to the front, and we do solos, and we engage people in the audience, and I'll high five people, and hopefully girls are gonna flash their tits. You know, whatever happens, happens. There's a little free spirit thing going on there. And then of course I do a big solo, go up on top of the bar, point at the crowd, they all cheer, and then I jump off the bar, hit the last chord, show's over. It's the best show closing ever.